Hey, McKinley. Happy Monday. It is Monday, right? Jeez. Why does it feel like I've worked or done enough for 2 days worth of activities today? How's your Monday going? How was your weekend? Let's start with that. How was your weekend? We've got some fun stuff today. Let's see. I'm going to start with the vintage junk journal kits, I think. Hey, Missy. How was your weekend? You're at work. Weekend was great. Yay. Well, I'm glad you get to have some fun at work and come on Whatnot and spend some time with this girl. So, what are we looking for today? What are we looking forward to seeing on a Whatnot show? I've got a little bit of everything, and I do have some things. I do have some things that I need to get rid of. They've been sitting for a bit, but slow, which was nice for once. Sadly, working too. Boo. Well, I guess technically I'm working too, because I mean, Whatnot is my full time, part time, whatever I want it to be. It's my thing. Is I no longer work outside the home in the career that I was in. So, all right, girly, I got you. Yeah, so I've got dies today. I've got stencils. I've got stamps. I've got a few things that I bought from some other Whatnot sellers, and I'm just going to let go at what I paid for. Because I don't think it's stuff I would use, but you want to support other sellers. I love doing that. Um, so there's that. I have one of the Spellbinders machines left. I'm doing that at I think 30% off of retail, which retail is like 80 something, but I think we were doing 62 with them. Let me also go on YouTube because I am multicasting my Whatnot shows to YouTube. So I need to see who's watching and pay attention to the chat, you know? Hi, Miss Holly. Happy Monday. Let's see. Looking at the chat. I don't see anybody on yet. Okay. Happy Monday. How was your weekend, Miss Holly? Hopefully you had a great weekend. So I do have some junk journal things. Do we have any junk journalers in the house? Raise your hands. Say hey girl, hey. If you are. If you're one of my junk journal babes. Moo Bear, welcome in. Happy Monday. I love it. Raise hands. A chick, welcome. Had my brother's memorial, but going shopping with my sis today. Yes, love junk journaling. Miss Holly, I'm so sorry about your brother. Sending you a big hug and sending you a quick little prayer for comfort and for peace and for love and for him just to surround you in his love, girl. And I'm so glad you get to spend the day with your sissy. I love that for you. Family's important. Got you, babe. I lost my mom 5 years ago, and she was honestly one of the best people in my life. And I miss her every day. But there's little things that just remind us of those people that we love. And I have the best memories, and I spent so much time with her. So it was good. Ooh, thank you so much for the raid. What is it? Unforgettable finds and gifts. Thank you so much, babe. You guys are so sweet. We're just getting started. I appreciate you. Let's take a look at your profile. Miss Bridget, I think I remember shopping with you. I had some good stuff. Yeah. I actually making a YouTube video of some of the things that I got, and that'll be posted, I think, next week to my YouTube channel, which is also Paper Vessel. So I appreciate you so much. So we're gonna look at Miss Bridget's unforgettable finds and gifts. She has a 5.0 rating. Good job, babe. 1 day average shipping time. That's amazing. That's not an easy feat. So kudos to you, babe. 340 sold. We're just getting started, girl, on the road to 1K. Welcome to our little corner of treasures. And she has some upcoming shows. 23rd at 1 o'clock, license plates, Comet, Funko Pops, toys, postcards, fun. 27th, scrapbook cards and craft supplies. I have notifications on for her. So anytime she comes on, I get notifications. So if I'm out and about or grocery shopping, I'm gonna get notified that Miss Bridget is on. So make sure you guys follow her. Make sure you bookmark her shows. Thank you so much for the raid, friend. I appreciate you. Yay. I'm pretty sure it was, yeah, I think I bought some dyes from you at one point. I think so. Girl, I get everybody confused on here. Isn't that sad? Hi, Miss Eileen, joining me on Facebook, or sorry, YouTube. I'm multicasting to YouTube. Can you believe that? Yes. Great group. We have some really cute, some really sweet crafty friends on here. So we're gonna have a lot of fun today. I appreciate you. Again, thank you so much for the raid. That was a very pleasant surprise. Hi, Miss Melanie. Hi, Miss Janet. Nicely welcome in. No, welcome in. I'm just gonna say no because that's an interesting name. Lost my husband exactly 3 months ago today. Hit me hard while at work. Oh, I'm so sorry, Miss McKinley. I think I'm saying your name wrong. McGinley. Ginley with a G. I feel that, girl. I'm so sorry. Sweet with a G. McGinley. It's a nice name. Yeah. Sounds very strong, you know? I'm so sorry about your hubby though, babe. So we're gonna start with some junk journal kits. That's what we're doing. I put together a few junk journal kits for you guys. I think I have, I don't know, 6 left or something. I can't remember. Maybe 5. I had put these together for a raid train. These are a few leftovers. Basically, you're going to get some really nice vintage papers. You're going to get some hand dyed papers, um, a couple of little bling. There's some vintage safety pens in there, graph paper, and I'll go through and kind of show you and then show you what you get on top of what's shown here. You are going to get a little ribbon card that I made nice and thick so you can reuse it. It's got some nice vintage trim on there. There are some little clamshells on there, some shells, seashells. You get a little bit of grunged up pearl, a little tiny string of pearl. You get a little button. That's included. You're also going to get one of our little sea themed friends. I have a few different ones, but with this one, we'll do a little starfish. I am also including some vintage playing cards, which you get to pick which one you want. There's some fun ones in here. Yes, Miss Michelle on Thursdays. How are you? I'm all over the place. I've been, just trying to find my rhythm. And, now that I'm a stay-at-home mom, which my kids are mostly grown, but still, um, I feel like life throws you curves and you're like, oh, I was going to go live today, but I guess I'm not doing that because this came up, right? So like tomorrow I have a really good friend that I knew from where I worked before. She's elderly, so I'm going to go pick her up and we're doing lunch tomorrow. So I'm not going to be able to do whatnot tomorrow, but I'll do it on Wednesday. So I'm going to do a craft and chat with you guys. So we'll do it Wednesday instead of Tuesday. Yes, summer is busy. Why is that? I'm also gonna throw in like maybe a little rosette. But you get, this is kit number 2. They are going for 12. You're going to get some little vintage brass pens, a little bit of bling. I made you a little pocket that will go with you with this kit. We've got some little cut aparts. These are Tim Holtz, a little doily, vintage envelope. Great for pocket for your junk journal. You're going to get some, looks like maybe glittery paper. It's actually just gold flecks. Paper that looks like leather. That's fun. Some nice wax paper labels. Sheets of graph paper. You'll get 2 of those. You'll get 2 dyed pages. They're so grungy. Those are, I like grunge sometimes. And then you're going to get 2 pages of coffee tea dye paper. You'll get a glossy pearl kind of sheet, and that's going to be the first one. That is a cute little junk journal kit, little mix of this and that for you guys. And then all of my buyers get a gift. I don't do buyers giveies, but I send you guys stuff. So if you purchase from me today, you'll be getting a nice gift. I kind of change things up, but I usually will make things for you guys. And I do like making small things. So today, buyer's gifts will be bows. And look how little they are. Aren't they cute? All kinds of different colors. Sometimes I'll throw in some extra crafty stuff as well. So it just depends on what I've got in front of me. Um, Miss Catitude, how are you, mamas? I try, girl. I try. All right, we're gonna run these. I've got like 5 of these left, so I'm sorry I put so much time on there, but I wasn't paying attention. But you'll get to pick out your little card too. How you doing, Katrina? How are you, mamas? How was your weekend? Happy Monday. All right, I'm going to set these aside. We can always go back to those later. If anybody wants junk journal kits, we have them. All right, next thing I want to highlight, because we are doing a few things that have been on flash sale. I have a Diamond Press Nesting Frames Summer Die Kit. We're going to start the flash sale on that. That one has dies, stamps, stencils, a folder to hold your set for you. It's like a whole kit. You can click on it. It'll show you kind of what's going on with it, what it has. Hold on, let me show it to you. I think I still have it. I do still have it. You get quite a bit with this kit. We're doing it for $7.50. There are all your dies. Perfect little square. Hi, Miss Kelly. Hey, Miss Shauna, sorry. Um, they also have some matching because this is from one of the sets that they would send you like on a monthly basis. They have at that time they also did tags that were square that these will go with that they'll mixy match with, and they also had a pizza box. So if you have those or if you're in the market for those do go really well with these. You've got stars, you've got flowers, you've got circles, bubbles, a little banner. Comes with a lot of stuff. Again, these are going to be running for $7.50. I'll start the flash sale in just a bit for you guys, but I have quite a few. So you can just purchase them in the bin. Comes with all kinds of instructions on how to make all the things. I've showed this before. Um, but again, you can click on the listing right here and see all the details, all the photos. Kind of shows you, there's all your stencils. And then you can also look at the shop right here. And that will show you what I have listed for today's show. Those of you that are watching on YouTube, you can click the link that's at the bottom, or you can scan the QR code with your phone and it'll help you download the app. You'll get $25 in spending money if you do that, if you don't already have an account, and you can come over and you can shop the Whatnot sale live with us. You get a little storage envelope that you can label. Here's your stencils. You get the small ones, the bigger ones. You get 8. This one is what they call their cutting folder. So you can put your dies in here and run it through your machine. And then these are the stamps. And they do coordinate with the dies. So you will get all of that. I'm going to start this flash sale. It's going to run for an hour, apparently. Hold on. Let me edit it and see if I can change it. I can't. It's already running. Sorry. I can always rerun it, but anyway, for an hour, I think it should be enough time, right? Sure, why not? So you can buy just by swiping, and that is going now for you. Thank you so much for listening to my spiel. I appreciate you. We got a lot of stuff to look at today. We're going to be on for a few hours. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Tricia's Ty, Ryan, hello. Hello on YouTube. Thanks for the purchase, babe. I appreciate you. There is some good stuff in the buy it now. There's a lot of really nice die sets in there. They are some Bigs dies. I just giving away the farm, you know? That's all right though, right? No problem. I see your comment on YouTube. Still trying to learn how to shop on whatnot you mean? Yes, I get you, girl. Yeah, come on over if you want to join our live, hun. No problem. All right, so I am also going to run some House Mouse stamp sets. These are going to be $9. I have, I think, 2 or 3 of these. We're going to do it for 2 hours. I'm going to edit it and make sure it's doing it right before. Yes. Okie dokie. We're going to start that one. Next one. These are really cute. If you want to see them up close and personal, let me know. I can pull them and show them to you. Make sure that we're doing 2 hours on all these. That looks good. Thanks for your patience. We're just going through and starting some flash sales on some items that I have in the buy it now. Currently, we're doing House Mouse. If you're doing Christmas in July, girl, get you some cute stamps. These are really cute, actually. We're doing 2 hours for this one as well. And that one is starting. Have fun. Go shop to your little heart's content. The other thing that I'm doing today, I only have one of these. So you guys need to be ready. I only have one. All I have is one. We're doing the Spellbinders Platinum, the Scout die cutting and embossing machine, and it's the small one. So cute. It's great to like take with you on your little crafty adventures. Make it takes, I don't know, whatever they call those. Can you tell I've never done them? So this is my very last one. So you're gonna get the machine, cute little machine for your smaller projects, 3x5x9. All the little instructions. Comes with a little die set. Look how tiny those little flowers are. I wanted to keep this machine just for the die set. Is that not ridiculous? because I have so many machines and I need more. No, I don't. Spellbinders, again, this is the embossing folder. You kind of see on the front of this how they use the embossing folder and the dies to make a little card. Cute, right? So you get that, and then you get your platforms to put together and run all your dies, embossing folders through, so you can make all the things, friend. And look how cute it, grab and go. It's really cute. I like that it has the feet, so it's not going to be slipping. I've had smaller machines that don't have that, and they kind of go all over the place. Stampin' Up. Not naming any names. All right, so this is going to be $62. I only have one, so have fun. Shipping is set at $9.21 today. That is the max. You are not going to pay more than that. So that's fun. But again, this is my last one. I had 3 of these, I think. But that's it. Last one of those if anybody wants to grab them. Or grab it. All right, so that's going to run for 2 hours. That will be in the buy it now. I think we're good. I think I've done all the things. Hold on, let me check on my whatnot. Look at my. Okay. Nice. Let me reload this. It's acting kind of crazy. Yeah. No. Whatnot is acting up for me on my computer, so there we go. I think. Okay. All I need to do is look at the chat. Like, just show me the chat, dude. Okay. Sorry. I'm just adjusting my what I'm watching on the computer. Okay. I want to be able to see the Whatnot and YouTube chat, you know? Know what I'm saying? Okay. Hi, Miss Lori. Welcome in. All right. We're really going to get started. For real. All right. Let's look at a couple of things. I'm going to start off with one of my dollar items. I don't know. I feel like it's a fun summertime thing. And then maybe we'll do some dice. So I've got stamps too. So whatever you guys feel like doing, you know? Okay. I showed these before too, but I'm only doing it for $1. I think these are fun. It'd be cute for like little swaps or, but you get a pile of these. Hi, Miss Sheila. You make little suitcases out of them. So I don't know. You could do them for swaps. You could do them for a kid's birthday party. You could do them, send little liquor bottles to your friends, girl, whatever. And then there's like a little banner. There's also like little airplane tags, and then these are the little handles. Welcome in, Miss Treese. You made it. Hey, girl. Hey. All right, so I'm gonna run this at $1. Anybody wants it? Sorry, I didn't mean to do 30 seconds. So sorry. And we'll do some dice. We'll do some Sizzix. Embossing folders. We'll do those. I wonder if I should say that for my daughter. She's having a little boy. I can just hear her, Mom, I don't need more stuff. You know? I don't need more things, Mom. Of course you do. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't need more stuff? Who are you? How was your weekend, Miss Treese? Did you have a good weekend? Hopefully your Monday's going well too. All right, let's do this little die set. She's cute. She's small. She's a square base. She's Birch Press Designs. We're going to run her now. I'm glad you had a good weekend. We're changing the time. We really are. Here we go. All right. That's running now. If anybody wants to take a look at that or grab that or whatever. I need to put those up. Hold on. I'm going to go put up my junk journal kits somewhere else to make more room for myself. Hold on. I'm just putting it right behind me. Okay. Faith and Flow, welcome. I'm working on my faith too, girl. Thank you for the follow, friend. I do have a little Spellbinders machine. She's cute. She is on flash sale. So if you know how to look at flash sales, you go into the shop and you click up at the top where it says buy it now. Paper Alchemy, welcome. Thank you so much for joining, friend. And you will see all of the buy it now items. And there's quite a few items in there that are on flash sale for the next hour or two. I've got some House Mouse Christmas in there. And I've got a diamond press kit in there. And then I've got one of these machines left for $62 and something, something. So make sure you take a look at that. Happy Monday. How was your weekend, friend? Did you have a good weekend? And more importantly, how is the weather where everyone's at? I want to know how the weather is for you guys. It's hot here in Central Florida where I live, but we have been getting a lot of thunderstorms lately, a little bit every day. Hi, Zombie. How you doing? I didn't realize I don't follow you. Got that. Too short, right? What do you mean it's only 2 days? Hot and raining was just downpouring a second ago. Girl, yes. Our crazy Florida weather. Raining in the backyard and sunshine in the front yard. That literally happens to us in Florida that you do, those of you that do not know. It's crazy. It gets crazy, yeah. All right, focus. Let's do some lovebirds. Correct. I know, right? Yeah. I went and picked up an item from someone on the north side of town. Beautiful weather. And she was like, "Oh, I'm taking the boys out to the park. Let me know what time you're coming." And I'm like, "What do you mean you're taking the boys to the park? There's no sunshine. The sky is black." Well, no, not on her side of town. The sky was falling. No, not on her side of town. Her side of town was great. She was having a beautiful time. I'm in Washington State, and that happens here too. Really? Yeah, I always thought that everybody had that. You know, as a kid growing up, because I've like lived in Florida all my life. And no, no, I would talk to other people because a lot of people have moved to Florida, and they're like, "Yeah, it's so weird. It'll be raining here, but not over there." And like where I'm from, if it rains, it rains all day. I'm like, "Oh wow." So it's nice to know that Florida's not on its own that way. Washington State is beautiful, though. I visited up there, I don't know, a few years back whenever we went to Portland, and we took a road trip and kind of drove up and went to the coast, and it was so pretty up there. So pretty. All right, this is Quick Cuts, Lovebirds. You don't know Quick Cuts, what are you doing? Love their dies. I have a whole collection of like some of their minis. I love small dies. All right, this one's going. She's so cute. The tiny little heart, though. Look. Valentine's Day will be here before you know it. Isn't that crazy? That probably would be good for Christmas too. I have one of the movers and shapers left. I collect these. I have a whole collection, but I had two of these, so I'm letting one go. Like, why do I need two? And these are actually kind of hard to find sometimes too. So depending on which one you're looking for. So I'm running that. We've got some Tim Holtz today. We've got dies. We've got big dies. I've got some of the watercolor pencils. Um, I've got some of the ideology, so that'll be coming up too. All right, this one's running now. cute little leaf and a branch. That'd be good for like the fall, Halloween. Thank you for looking at that. We do have a little bit of Christmas in here too. This is Dynamics. I think I still have it listed. Here she is. And that one's running now. That'd be really cute on glitter paper. Thank you for looking. I do have this nice size, very detailed die. Isn't she pretty? Look at all the detail. Lots of love. All of the hearts. This one comes on a magnet, so it stores really nicely on here too. Hi, Fancy Smancy. Love that name. Fancy Smancy. Just rolls off the tongue. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. All right, I'm going to run this one now. We are doing dies. I also have quite a bit of stamps, stencils. I've got some Sizzix and Tim Holtz we'll be looking at as well. If you see anything in the bin, make sure you bookmark or pre-bid. Thank you for looking at her. She said, thank you very much. I also have a Desire. This is a big one. There's a lot on this one. There's no zooming in or out on my phone, so on the app. So unfortunately, but let me adjust the light a little bit. Maybe a little less. Ooh, maybe a little less glare. Kind of. I don't know. A lot of pieces to this one. This one says butterfly wings. You see the butterfly on there. Lots of frames. Hey, Lady Marmar. Happy Monday. Shows you how to make these specific cards. Hi, Bev. Happy Monday. Quite a bit of dies. And this one also is on magnet. And then you've got your 3 holes for storage in your binder if that works for you. And that one's running now. Do we have any card makers? I always say during every live show that I want to be a card maker when I grow up. Thank you for looking at that. We do have some quick cuts cookie cutter dies. These are Norway collection. I don't have the moose in there and I don't have the ship, but I do have the other 4 pieces. Let me actually pin it before I start the auction. It is super cute. So you get, and it even says on the bottom what it is. This one says mitten. So you get the mitten. You get the cheese cutter, cheese slicer, and you get the Norway flag. Upside down, Sam. Norway flag. And this one is the heart. I do like the dies that have the foam in them because your paper comes out really easily. It's really nice. So I'm going to run that now if anybody wants that one. She's running. I've never seen the countries in die form. I had Mexico, but that one's already gone. And this is the Norway one. Cute, right? I thought for sure somebody would grab that, especially with like World Cup going on. But she's still here. Somebody will, Whatnot is like funny that way. Somebody will want it. And then somebody will want it real bad one time. And then, I'll show it 5 times and nobody wants it. But that's okay. You're a card maker, Cher? Is it Sherry? Sherry likes to craft. That's so cute. Kelly. Hey, Miss Kelly. Yes, Sherry. How cute. Yeah, I want to be a card maker when I grow up. I really do. Honest. All right, so this one's really cute. This one is At Sizzix, this is a Cuttlebug. Well, technically Provocraft, right? Um, Cuttle Cuttlebug, this one has the foam on it too, so it cuts out and doesn't get stuck. You don't have to have something like push it out because the foam will do that. I have a nice collection of these little Cuttlebug dies on my own, but this one comes with the embossing folder so that you'll add some really cute texture. I know, it looks so fun, Miss Sherry. I do want to try it. I just am one of those people who overthinks things. So I make things super intimidating because I'm like that. Why am I like that? This one actually also comes with the cute little pumpkin faces. Rerun the CC die set. Which one is that? Which one is CC, Mama? Hi, Angela. Desire. You can tell I don't know anything. Oh, the create a card. That's why you said it that way. You're so fun. I will run it next, I promise. All right, so this one is for the cute pumpkin, the embossing folder to add texture, and then you get a little extra die set to make faces for your pumpkin. Cute, right? Just say yes. And that one's running now. It's a cute little set. I do like these older Cuttlebug dies. Again, I have a nice collection of my own. Hi, Miss Angie. Happy Monday, you guys. Happy Moon Day. I hope you had amazing weekends. All right, let's do the CC. I learned something new. It's the Create a Card die set. It's the CC die set. Thanks for teaching me that. These are older die sets, so I wasn't quite into paper crafting yet whenever these were probably the belle of the ball, but I can still appreciate a beautiful die, you know? Where did it go? I'm like sprinting past it, I'm sure. How's the weather where everybody's at today? Hot, rainy, gloomy. All right, this one, babe. That one's running for you. Miss Christine, our card maker, I'm sure. So these are great for making cards, from what I'm told. Thank you so much, babe. That's there for you. Remember, shipping is set. Is it? I'm so happy for you, Crafty Chaos. Beautiful days are lovely. Causal Crafter, Pink Hummingbird, welcome in. I love that you guys are visiting me today. We're doing dies. We have lots going on today. I have a lot of Tim Holtz that I'm going to be showing. I've got some punches. I've got some dies. I've got some scrapbooking. I've got a little bit of everything. I've got stencils. I've got paper punches. I just have some fun things. And if you are a person who likes to plan, if you have planners or a planner collection, I've got you covered too. I've got some older Simply Gilded sets. Make sure you take a look at the shop so you can bookmark those or even pre-bid on those. Or if you want me to pull them out and show them to you, by all means, let me know. Ooh, I've got some brass stencils too. When's the last time you saw a brass stencil? Oh, yes, Miss Sherry, you stay safe. Sunny 81 and low humidity. That sounds beautiful. Yeah, you have to be careful with that smoke. You don't want it to affect you too much. So be safe, my friend. I put the wrong picture for dies and die sets. That's hysterical. Focus, Sam. You're going to hear me say that a lot. My little brain goes off on a tangent. You just bought a brass set. Was it your first one? You're welcome, Miss Sherry. Have you had brass stencils before? I have a whole collection. I love them. Love them. I think they're very underrated. And I will use them to put my um my crackle paste and things like that. They're fabulous for that too. I've used them to make, those nice little raised areas on junk journals and stuff. So much fun. All right, so this one is another Cuttlebug. This one is a die. You get your cute little leaf, and then you get your embossing folder to add detail to your leaves. I would be too. I have a whole collection. And a lot of the brands that used to make brass dies have gone away from them and or brass stencils, they've gone away from them and they're just using plastic. I get it. Um, I have a collection of Anna Griffin ones and just Sizzix. They're so pretty. Hey, Miss Tammy. All right, I'm gonna run this one. Sorry. I get distracted easily. Y'all keep me on task. Keep me on target. But this one's really cute. I have a full box of these Cuttlebug dies too that I'll show you guys if anybody's interested in different shapes, but they make it so fun to cut things out so quickly and easily. I'm excited for you. You have to message me pictures and what you do with them. I love that kind of stuff. Okay. This one is a Sizzix older die. This one is a decorative frame set. Artist was Scrappy Cat. I have a couple of their dies. You get 3. I'm going to open this up so you can kind of see it. Yes, if you can. I know it's a lot to remember. So you get a cute frame. That's one doily, and the center pops out, which I love. Because then you could pop all kinds of things in the middle, you know? Cute detail on that. And then you get several different frames in here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 cuts that it makes. I do like using these dies because of the foam. It just pops out your project really quickly and easily. You don't have to fight to like get it out or, with some of the more intricate dies, some of us have to use wax paper and things like that to make it easier to get our intricate dies out so that they don't rip in certain places. And with these, you never had to worry about that, which is nice. All right, I'm going to run these. You get all 3. See how that center is different? It's so cute. I like these older dies, so I do have like a whole collection of them in my own stash as well. I have a hard time keeping up with what I have in my collection. So sometimes I buy things and I already have them. I know that happens to all of us. But at least now I can just like, oh, I'm just going to sell it on Whatnot if I already have it. That works out, right? Yes. You have to be careful that the wax doesn't build up on your dies. Yes, ma'am. And I know that they used to sell specialty paper. I forget who it was that you could put into your dies and layer with your paper so that you wouldn't have that issue. I want to say I saw that at some point. Maybe Sizzix used to do that. Yes, release paper. Thank you, Miss Sherry. Yes. So these are a set of 3 embossing folders, Sizzix. Let me pin them. You get all 3. You get your little cupcake. Very whimsical. I love that. Look at the little cherry. Happy birthday. And then you get this cute one that kind of has the party in it, right? Like confetti, sequins, stars. Can you imagine doing that in like a gold foil or some kind of foil paper? That'd be really pretty on a card, wouldn't it? All right, I'm going to run that now. Yes, release paper. Thank you for saying that. I'll have to remember that for next time when I'm having my discussions and talking about all the crafty things. Release paper. Do they still sell it? Is that something they still sell? Do you know? I'm full of questions today. Yeah, I'm not sure either. But I remember seeing it in the past, here and there. Let's do a little Tim Holtz. I also have some really nice 3D embossing folders that I'll show you guys. If you do not know about 3D embossing folders, you've got to try one. You've got to have at least one in your collection, All right, this is poinsettia pieces. This is new. This has never been used. I actually have two of these. That happened. Poinsettia pieces. There are 3 pieces in here. I verified that. This is perfect timing for your Christmas and July crafting. I don't know, it feels like time's flying by. Like Christmas will be here in 2 weeks. So that one's running now if anyone wants to grab her. Worked at a craft store, so I've seen lots of products. Nice, and Sherry. Which craft store did you work at? Was it like a little mom and pop place? I miss those. We don't have those anymore in my area. I gotta drive to go find one, you know? We used to have a really big one, not too far, like here in town. And I used to go do little classes, and it was so much fun. I didn't realize that they had been there for like, I don't know, they were there 16 years. I got to experience them for about 3 or 4 years, and then they closed. What's the die and stencil? What's that? A die and stencil? Yes. We've got dies in here, and we've got something you can use as an embossing folder or a stencil. Hi, Sab. Sab Moo. I worked at a craft warehouse in Beaverton. Nice. Oh, the poinsettia. No, it's a die. I mean, technically, you could make a stencil out of it, but it basically, I'll show it to you. It just cuts, um, I want to say like little windows, right? So you could cut that into a project. Like, let's say you've got a really pretty dyed paper, right? And then you could cut it with this. And then in the background, maybe let's say you want to do something like fancy, like a glitter paper or a metallic foil paper. Yes, absolutely. Alcohol ink. Miss Sherry speaks the truth, kind of like that. Yes, gold paper. And I can run it again for you if you like, but you do get all 3 pieces. Let me grab it. I'll run it for you again. I know I collect Sizzix and Tim Holtz. Hi, Miss Cindy. And so I have a nice collection, and I just happened to buy 2 of these. Oops. I did not pay $10 for it, though. It was a little more than that because I wanted it really bad, right? Thank you for looking at that. We'll put her back in her little home away from home. Her real home is in a die cutting machine. No problem, babe. All right. T. Bernstein, welcome. Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend, and I hope the weather is great where you are at. All right, we're going to look at my little Sizzix pink and pink and pink and pink. It's super cute. It's a pink kit. October's coming, breast cancer awareness, right? So you get the cute little bag, and it tells you, oh my gosh, that's so cute. It tells you what's included. So you get a texture plate, an originals die, a Sizzlits die, and a simple impressions embossing folder. And that was the one I was telling, when she asked about if it was a stencil, I was thinking she was talking about that piece. But I shall show you what is included. Here's that little embossing folder. But I mean, you see what I mean? You could probably use that as a stencil too. You get a nice pink Biggs die. I feel like I've said it before, here on Whatnot, Biggs dies are underrated. I think people don't realize how awesome they are. Because they'll cut through anything. They'll cut through cardboard. They'll cut through thinner metals, thicker, um, what's the word I was looking for? Thicker leathers, um, cardboard, chipboard, that really thick glitter paper that we all have that's so chunky. They are. I have a huge collection. huge. I just like posted some stuff on Instagram today, and it was like a little reel of like just some of my XL bigs and one of my even bigger. I forget what the bigger one is called, but my gosh, I just love them. I love them. I'll show you. Hold on. Don't mind the mess. Close your eyes. That's just a little bit. And then I have more here. It's crazy. I just love it. They are. They're so good. Okay, focus, Sam. So you're going to get this Biggs die. Then you're going to get the little Sizzlets one. So you can make your cute little ribbon in a smaller size. And then you get the texture plate too. You can run this through through your machine and it will emboss. Or you can just do one of those, what are these called? Like this? What are these called? I forget what they're called. You can do these as well. So, and then you can do crayons too, just like we did when we were kids. Remember that? All right, so I'm going to run this now. If anybody wants to grab her, you get all of the things. Thank you so much. I'm keeping an eye on YouTube to see who is hanging out there and commenting. I'm doing a better job than I've done in a while at doing that. Anyway, stylist. Yes, Miss Sherry. You need to be in all my shows to help me with my words. I lose my words. I don't know where they go. They go out to the left side of the brain in the very back, and I can't reach it. Yavanna, welcome. What a lovely name. Okay, we've done those. Maybe let's do a few stamp sets. Want to? Or some punches? Let's see. I've got a couple of punches left. I don't have very many, but I have some. But they're good ones. And I'll show you why. I'll show you why I like them. Ooh, where's that? Ooh, focus. Sorry. Where did that come from? I think that fell out of something. No. Oh, I cut these out. I'm such a nut. Just love me. Do the Sizzix work in a Cuttlebug? Yes. That was actually my first machine ever. I used that bad boy so much. And I gave it to my sister-in-law. Matter of fact, I just got a text message from her today saying, hey, I'm going to focus more on sewing. Do you want this? And she sent me a picture of the Cuttlebug I gave her. I'm like, absolutely. Hi, Mama Coco. How are you, Miss Leslie? Welcome in. It's good to see you. Happy Monday. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I cut out these hearts and I thought they were something else because I cut it out of a paper bag. Anyway, I don't have that die anymore. Why am I showing that to you? Don't tell Mom. She'll be upset. All right, so we're going to show this one. This one is important. Okay? I'll tell you why. McGill. And this is how it cuts out. It works really well. Nice and sharp. How's your Monday going? This is great for flower centers. Great for flower centers. It's also good for I don't know, it's like a party scene. You could do like snowflakes, like holiday, like all kinds of things. But this one, a lot of us just use it for flower centers. And I think this particular maker does a lot for floral. So if you look this up, you'll see what they recommend you use this for and how you make flowers with it and how it can be a flower center. It's so fun. They're so fun. So I'm going to run this one now. For this time. Just press the right button, Sam. Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place today. It's so bad. What's running now? Thank you for your patience. I'm a little bit of a hot mess sometimes, you know? Thank you for looking at that. And then we also have the little hearts one. Just a little heart border with a little bit of a zigzag or I don't know, like a rickrack look to it, if you want to say that. So I kind of cut this out. I did like a triangle, but it's not necessarily the best on corners, you know, so it's not going to be like aesthetically pleasing when you hit those corners. But when you're doing like a little zhuzh on the bottom of a card, or if you're doing on the side of your paper for your little junk journal, like super cute. All right, that one's running now if anyone wants to grab her. And then she still has her little lock, her little locking mechanism, so she stores really cutely, really nicely and flat, you know? Thank you for your bid, Yavana. Shipping is set at max $9.21 today. So you can buy all you want from me today, and you're only going to pay $9.21 in shipping. Thank you so much, friend. That's going to you. Hold on, I gotta get back. All right. Keeping those separate because they sell and they need to be shipped. Thank you, babe. That was a cute one. I like the hearts. All right, so the next one is very tiny. It's so bitty. Ooh, I have one of these too I need to show you guys. I'll show that to you in a second. Big old Mama Jamma. So this one does a tiny, tiny, did you hear me say tiny holly leaf? Look how tiny. That is so cute. I have one of these for just a basic leaf, and I literally make tiny flowers this big, and they're on my Instagram if you're interested. It's under Paper Vessels. I try to highlight my creations and things that I'm going to sell on whatnot there. But yeah, that's cute. This is so adorable. And it just like punches them out so easily. Look at it. And you've got all your little holly leaves. Hi, Miss Jackie. Hi, Kel. Yeah, so that one's running now. If you want to make tiny holly leaves for your projects, or if you want to make some confetti, I'm sure that would look really cute with your glitter paper, or like your green mirror cardstock. That'd be cute too. Thank you for looking at that. Let's put them back. My gosh, I need to put these hearts somewhere. I have too many things. Okay. All right, so this one. If you're a painter, technically, this is supposed to be used to make canvas. Technically. But I might have a little piece of paper to show you what I would do with it. So let's use these little hearts. I should have something better. Do I have scrap paper? Uh, somewhere. I have this from my Bible. I'll show it to you. Hey, Faithy. Hi, Fig, Miss Christy. How are you? How's everyone doing today? Happy Monday. All right, so technically canvas pliers. This is heavy chrome. It's heavy. It's heavy. But what I would use it for, if you've ever made chip bags, that's what I would use it for. You can make a nice little embossing impression on them. So when you're making chip bags for, I don't know, crafty swaps or a kid's birthday party or anything like that, because you know how people make those chip bags and you can buy digitals, make your own chip bags at home and put all kinds of goodies inside them. This is what that would be great for. It's very heavy. But again, today 9.21 shipping is on. So it doesn't matter what you buy. You're only going to pay 9.21 in shipping. You're welcome. I feel like I need to show that to my crafty friends on Instagram because I feel like they would eat that up. chip bags. Thanks for the information. It's a great idea. Yes, Miss Giovanna. Yes. So there's actually a lot of videos out there on all the different girls and all the different things and ways that they've done those little chip bags and the parties that they've done and things like that. Super cute. Yes, it's a thing. And you can buy all kinds of styles. You can buy custom ones. You can make them. I've made them on Canva. Um, and then just print them out for yourself. You can like put the child's birthday party, happy fourth birthday, baby shower, bridal shower, put little liquor bottles in them. I don't know. That's like a kick today for me, putting little liquor bottles inside things I don't even drink anymore. That's okay. Somebody does. I just don't. I don't know. You could put all kinds of goodies in there though. I do have some planner supplies also in the shop. If anybody's interested, let me know. I'll be happy to show them to you. Um, I had, pretty sure I had these listed somewhere, but I don't know where. We're just gonna do dies. Sorry, I'm just looking for the right listing to pin. I think I put it under buy it now. I didn't. Okay. Hey, Samantha. Yes, Canva is super fun. You can make so many things on there. I mean, you could make things to print and sell even here on Whatnot. A lot of the girls do digitals here. So I'm gonna edit this. That's what we're doing. We're doing a whole lot, all of these together. These are all dies, and these work well in most of your die cutting machines. All the little different shapes. These are all Provo Craft. I have a lot of these already in my own collection. But you can do so many cute little shapes. I do like shapes because then what I'll do is I'll take, I don't know, vintage ephemera. Hey, Gianna Banana. How are the distress watercolor pencils? Smooth? I honestly have never used them. I've never used them. I bought them and never used them. I only opened one of the three and I never used it. I just opened it. Isn't that awful? So I will use these on, um, well, I guess leftover paper from like just different projects when I'm trying to use up the paper. I'll cut out funky shapes and then I'll stamp on them with my really cool Tim Holtz stamps, like postage or things like that. Yes, I think we all do. I think we all do, Miss Giovanna. So these are really good to do that with. Use up your scraps, cut a bunch of really cool shapes out, and then stamp on top of them and use them to collage with your projects. Even with like your junk journaling, your ephemera. Let's say you're saving packaging from a chip bag that you got at a birthday party and you can cut pieces out of it and put it into your junk journal or your planner or whatever. I use a water brush with my distress watercolor pencils. I have seen that before, Miss Sherry. So you're getting all of these in this. There's a lot of them. I'll count them for you later, but I want to show you at least the shapes. You're getting circles, you're getting funky squares, funky triangles, these in different sizes, a little wiggle outline for that. Two outlines, so you're cutting out two pieces. Those are really cute. And you're getting some of them repeat, but in different sizes. You're getting all of them. I'm letting them all go together. And then that's the last one. So you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You get 18 pieces. You get all of them. Yes, I have seen Tim Holtz do that too. You know how he'll do like those lives and he shows you how to use all your things, which is amazing. I love watching him do that. And then I don't use anything that he shows me how to use. It's so sad. All right, so we're going to do this one for $5 and I'll send it in a little container too, if anybody wants to grab those. I probably should take these and do what I know they could be used for and then show you guys what it looks like. Because I've done that before and then people are like, oh, well, obviously I need that. Let's look at the watercolor pencils since we were talking about them. I have 3 different sets. I'm selling them separately. Again, I purchased them and never used them. Great. So I'm going to pass them on to whoever will take them and give them a lovely home and possibly use them more than I did, which was nothing. I didn't use them at all. I know I made this. Why is it not here? Hold on. Oops, wrong word. Let's go here. I know I made a listing for this before I started, but if I can't find it, I'll just use one of my just generic ones. No. It says I made it. Why can't I find it? Yes. I wipe the brush on the crayon and then apply the color to my project. Nice. Hi, Kara. I mean, it was right there the whole time. I'm just like running by it because I can't focus. All right. Distressed watercolor pencils. This one is set number 3. Tattered Rose, Candied Apple, Crackling Campfire. Thank you for the follows. Wild Honey, Crushed Olive, Rustic Wilderness, Hickory Smoke, Frayed Burlap, Shade Lilac, Faded Jeans, Tumbled Glass, Peacock Feathers. And it tells you they are woodless watercolor pencils formulated to achieve vibrant coloring effects on porous surfaces. The solid water reactive pigments are ideal for watercoloring, shading, sketching, and more. Color directly onto the surface and blend with water, layer with distressed ink, oxide sprays, or paint for more possibilities. Coordinates with a distressed palette of products. Da, 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 da. I like the watercolor pencils. They dissolve the color easily, and you can use the shavings for pan watercolor painting. So smart, Missy. You can also wet pencil color onto stamps to get watercolor images. How pretty. Yeah, so I opened this one and didn't really use them. I may have like swiped a few here and there, but I really don't remember doing that because I've had them for a long time. It's so sad. All right, so this is going to be the first one. Again, this is set number 3, and these are the colors included. I'm going to run it now for anybody that wants it. I do love that all the colors coordinate. Yvonne, thank you so much, babe. That's going to you. Like it was saying on the back of the packaging, it coordinates with, all the other colors. With your oxides, your inks, your sprays, like it all coordinates, right? Adriba, welcome. Hi, Lexi. Happy Monday, friends. All right, so next one we're going to do is still sealed. It's never been opened. It's set number 1. So picked raspberry, fired brick, rusty hinge, mustard seed, peeled paint, salvaged patina, speckled egg, salty ocean, villainous poison, walnut stain, black soot, and picket fence is in here. All right, so I'm going to run this one. Hi, Mandy. Again, this is set number 1, and these are the colors included. And these are the watercolor pencils. Thank you, Crafty Chaos. I appreciate you. That's going to you. Well, I'm going to have more room. Woohoo! Okay, watercolor pencils again, 12. This is my last set. This is set number 2. Carmine, welcome. You're going to get Kitsch Flamingo, Barn Door, Spiced Marmalade, Fossilized Amber, Twisted Citron, Cracked Pistachio, Vintage Photo, my favorite color to use for inks, Antique Linen, Seedless Preserves, Prized Ribbon, Iced Spruce, and Mermaid Lagoon. That's a really pretty color. All right, so this is the last set, and that's running now. Watercolor pencils, set number 2, and those are all the colors that you'll be getting. And again, shipping is set for $9.21 max today. Thank you, Crafty Chaos. That's going to you. So anything that you purchase today, once you get to a certain amount, you're not going to be paying more than, what did I say, $9.21 for shipping. It's a nice little bonus, right? Thank you for the follow, friends. Okay, let's do a little bit of stamps. Gonna switch it up a little bit. I've got some stamps that need to go. I really do need the room. I have more packages coming with new things. So we need to make room for that. Please and thank you. So we'll do some heartfelt. What else? Ooh, I've got the older heartfelt creations too. That's cute. Focus. Ooh, I've got some Sizzix big sizes too. We'll look at those. Got some small ones. These are so cute. Okay. I've got some scrapbooking supplies that we'll group together and maybe give you some good deals on. And I do have some a couple of brass stencils left. We'll do those too. Fun, fun, fun. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay. Hi, Sin. Happy Monday, friends that just came in. All right. So this one I got in a D-stash, I think. I've kind of lost track. I'm not going to lie. This one is Firecracker Designs 4x5. This is from 2008, Pamela Clark. So these are all the things you're getting. It's all one stamp. I'm sure you could cut it up if you want to, but I mean, I don't stamp a lot, but it is the cling, so it's mounted cling stamp. It's just not exposed, you know. But very cute soldier Bible verses, lots of little sentiments in there too. And what came with this was like a little outline on how to use it. Like she had mapped out wherever I got this. She had mapped out how to use it and what colors to use. So I'll include that because I think that's really sweet. She was obviously a card maker, and I love that. So I'm going to run this one now just in case anyone wants to grab that one. Really cute. Do we have any service members or anybody with family that's in the service? I'm going to run that one more time in case you missed it. If so, thank you and your family for your service. Hi, Kara. Did you guys have a nice 4th of July? How was your 4th? Mine was very quiet and I loved it. Personally, I loved it. All right, I also have got a little bit of Halloween. Let's do a little bit of Halloween. Let's change it up a little. I have planner stuff too for my ladies in the chat that might be planner people. I don't think I have it in there. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I'm kind of switching off to not listing everything individually because I've run out of time. But I promise I had this listed somewhere. Hold on, before I do that. So anyway, I'm kind of migrating to, over to not necessarily having everything listed all the time, like individually. I guess I didn't. I don't see it. Because it does take a lot of time to like list everything for those that have sold. It is in there. I'm just not, yeah, it should be there. Hey, Miss Lori. Hey, girl. Hey. How's your Monday going? Happy Monday. I found it. Happy Monday. Did you have a good weekend? Hi, Dancing Crafter. Thanks for popping in. It's going. I'm okay. I'm a little late to the party today, but I'm good. I'm not going to be able to craft tomorrow, but I think I'll do it Wednesday. I have a lunch date with an old friend, and I'm really excited to see her, so I'll be doing that tomorrow. How's your Monday going? Miss Terry, how's your Monday? Did you have a good weekend too? All right, so we're going to do this one. Fantastic. I love that. Fantastic. Look at these little baby digits. Hi, Miss Susan Marie. Happy Monday. Look at these little tiny tootsies. Cute little stamp set. Happy Monday, friend. We're going to have fun today. We have all kinds of fun things to look through. And I am going to come back on Wednesday and maybe craft and maybe destash a little bit. I have some projects I need to work on. I have a raid train on Saturday. And then Friday, I'm doing a very special show. I am destashing some of my, what was it, peppermint? What is it called? Why can't I focus? My sweet peppermint from Frank Garcia. I'm destashing my paper pads on Friday. So make sure you follow those things. If those things interest you, follow those shows. Bookmark them. All the things. Hey, Miss Deb. All right, so we're going to run this one. Focus. He's cute. He's little. Make a little skelly. He's adorable. It's got a little ink pad in there. If it's dry, though, I don't know. You can always give it to the kiddos. Add some water to it. And use your good inks. Christine, thank you so much, friend. All right, that's going to you. Don't forget, max shipping is set, $9.21. And that's it. It's all you're going to pay today. You're welcome. I do have one of these machines left. It is in the buy it now on sale. And I do have flash sale. If it's still running, it may have already gone out. I don't know. Let's see how much time we have left on that. Let's do a double and a check and a double and a check. It has, yes, it's there. How much time is left on it? An hour is left. For $62, you get the whole machine. You get dies. There's only one left. Whoever swipes and buys it, and that's it. It'll disappear. You get a nice little embossing folder. You get your Platinum Scout cheat sheets, and you get all of your platforms to do all the things. But she's cute. She's a little grab and go. She's a little carry me where you're going and let's go crafting together. Let's go on vacation. Let's work in the back seat while your hubby drives and you yell at the kids and drink liquor. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying do that. I'm just saying as an example, if that's what you did, then that would be a great friend for you. Hi, Miss Kitten. I'm ridiculous, I know. We also have some house mouses. Unwrapped Memories is going right now. There's 58 minutes left with that. I've got two. They're going for $9 a pop. You're welcome. I also have House Mouse Tree Menda's Christmas. Two of those, 57 minutes left, $9 for those. You're welcome. What's the last one? Jingle Bell Wishes. I think that one's my favorite out of the three. That one's also going for 9. So all of those are in the buy it now. All you do is just swipe and buy. Is this one done? Hold on, let me look. I have quite a few of these left. I'm going to restart this flash sale. For $7.50, you get dies, you get stencils, you get stamps, you get a folder to store everything, and you even get a little folder to run through your machine to use with your embossing folders. So let's start that one, and you've got an hour. $7.50 for those. I think I checked on the interwebs, and these are going for $12 to $14 right now. So again, giving you some deals today. You're welcome. Max shipping is set, so whatever you purchase today, you're only going to pay $9.21 in shipping. Again, you're welcome. Let's look at some more stamps as Sam runs her mouth unnecessarily. I also, again, have some planner kits from Simply Gilded from some of the older collections. Those are in the shop. If I have any planner babes, planner bosses, let me know. I will pull that and show it to you. All right, this is a brand new stamp set. This is from Stampin' Up. You get thank you, congratulations, happy birthday, and for baby. Cute. And they are not mounted yet. The wood stamp is in there. It just haven't been mounted. So you put this together with your own two little hands. That's how much this one's been used, which is not at all. It even has the case. I know I've seen people just buy the cases by themselves, but this case is in pretty decent shape. It's not turned yellow or nothing yet. Nicely, nicely. Welcome back, Erin. Hey, girl. Hey. How's your Monday going? All right, that one's running now. If anybody wants to grab her, she's up for grabs. She's cute. She's lonely. She said, thanks for looking. All right. All right, let's look at our little heartfelt creations. Woohoo. Can you believe they're gone? Hmm. Welcome back, Missy. Welcome back, Bernstein. All right. So we're going to do a few stamp sets. And then I have a bunch of new stuff to show you that's ridiculous and cute. I got some dies. I've got the glitter machine. What's it called? What's that glitter machine called? My card makers know. That's why I don't know, because I'm not a card maker. I have some of those too. For the glitter press, is it called a glitter press? I don't remember. Okay, Adorned in Roses. This is a pre-cut set. You get Happy Birthday and you get, I don't know, just roses. I feel like there's a cute little hidden person in there, but not really. Glimmer. That's it. Miss Sherry knows all the things. Yes, Missy, the Glimmer Machine. All right, so you're getting 2 stamps in here. Lovely little ladies. There's your happy birthday that's upside down, but no longer because I figured it out and put it right side up. They are, I already lost the word, cling mounted stamps. I think I might also have all the things. I love you, Miss Sherry. You need to come hang out with me at every show. I promise you. We're working well together. I can make you a mod. I forget sometimes my English not so good. I forget words. It's the menopause. Okay. I'm on hormone replacement therapy, but still, the brain fog is fogging sometimes. All right, so this set I'm going to run for you now. She's cute. She's no longer available. Her creator went out of business. I've never been a mod, might be fun too. Let's try it out, Miss Sherry. I'll do it. I feel you. I definitely think I have all the things because sometimes I go, wow, I have too much. When I watch these shows and I know what they are. I know it's happened to me too. I'll be on some shows and they'll be like, I'm not sure what this is used for. I got it in a D-Sash. I'm like, oh, I know. I know what that is because I have three. I have three of the same thing because why buy it once when you can buy it three times, right? Okay, I'm sorry. I left the chat. Sorry, let me get back in here. Oh my goodness. I'm multicasting to YouTube. No, that's not what I wanted to do. And sometimes I forget. And so when I forget, then I don't look at the YouTube. And then I'm like, oh, people have been talking to me. Sorry. Sorry. I forgot. Okay. Sorry, the dogs are barking. Obviously, somebody's home. And now I can't find my other one. Okay, focus. I don't know where it went. Lord. Here it is. Okay, I was watching a show last night and the guy didn't know what anything was. It was hurting my brain. Oh, poor buddy. Hey, girly. Silas, girly, have you auctioned off your skeleton set stamps? Yes, those are gone, I believe. Miss Lori. Hello, YouTube. Yes, they did, right? Yes, they're gone. I'm so sorry. Yes, someone grabbed them. Um, but I have some other stamps coming up. I have a few wood stamps left. So if you want to hang out, babe, by all means, Miss Silas girly, hang out and chill and chat. I'm about to make Miss Sherry a mod so she can experience it. We want her to experience being a moderator. There she goes. There you go. So now when you type something, Miss Sherry, it'll say mod by your name. Welcome back, Casual Crafter. You know? Okay, Miss Sherry. Look at you. Woohoo! She said, woohoo! Look at that. It says mod right by her name. You see it right there? She's got a badge. Nobody mess with her. All right, so let's do the sunrise, lily, and flute. Happy birthday. You get that sentiment in there. But look at the cute flute in there. Hold on, let me pin it. Focus, Sam. We're pinning, and she's pinned. You've got the power. With great power comes great responsibility. All right, so you get a little happy birthday sentiment in there. You get the little basket with the lilies, and then you get the flute with the lilies. All of those things. These do not look like they were ever used. You've got your holes to put it into a binder if you choose to do so, but you do get 3 pieces in here. Poor Heartfelt Creations. They had some really cute stuff. Thank you for looking at her. She said, thanks. All right, Fashionista. This one's cute. I will show you why after I pin it. She's very sweet, very adorable. I know, they really did. It is sad that they closed. I have a few of their pieces stashed, you know? I would like to have the poinsettia collection, but I don't know if that's going to be easy to find. I'll have to look. I haven't looked. So here's all, yes, on eBay. I have the rose. And I have some other like little miscellaneous stamp sets, but I have the rose, and I even found the mold for the rose. That was not easy to find. This one's new. Heartfelt close. Yeah, like, wasn't it February or April, Missy? Something like that. Sachi, welcome, mamas. So this is what all is in this stamp. You get the cute little high heel. Yeah, Christmas animals. Nice. A lot of their flowers. They were great with flowers. They moved from stamps to being online for about a year and then completely closed down. That's so sad. These are the little sentiments you get. You get some cute little swirlies and floral in there. They do have great products. Really, Miss Sherry, a lot. Every time I turn around. Like Coco and Reno was one of the ones that I like to get dyes from. They are gone. Um, and of course we all know American Crafts is kind of shut down right now. You know, we got to wait for them to come back up and running. It wasn't for lack of business, it was family run, and their mother was sick, so they wanted to spend more time with her as she couldn't handle it. Oh, that's so sad. And here we are, like, enjoying a lot of their stuff. So the only way to get it now is through third party websites and stuff, like, like Whatnot. So this one's running now. Very girly. I like this one. Hey, Derv. Dervinell. Did I say that right? So exotic. Sounds like such an exotic name. I love it. All right. They were. Yeah. I do have some more Bigs dies. I'm going to showcase these and look at these. We've got the Tim Holtz alterations. Ugh, can you imagine doing these with like cardboard? It'd be so cute. I actually have this one in my stash already too. I'm looking for the poinsettia one. It came with an embossing folder too, the poinsettia one. One day I'll get it. One day. Where am I? Here I am. This is the tattered leaves. I have the tattered floral, tattered leaves, and I'm looking for tattered poinsettia whenever I get around to it. But this one is great. It cuts through, we know, thicker paper. Hey, Karen. It cuts through cardboard, leather, chipboard, thinner metals. You can cut through a lot of things. And if you've seen the new Sizzix machine, what was it called? Anyway, they showcased it and he was running a bunch of big size. It was so cool. And it was the hand crank one. Um Crafty Chaos, yes, the tattered poinsettia. I need the one that comes with the embossing folder. Do you have it? Yeah. No, it's not a fold away. It's just a revamp of their bigger machine that you can do the XL dies in, the wider ones. So they just released it. I want to say a few weeks, been a few weeks, if a week or two. But he was using it. It's on YouTube, and he was cutting out big dies with it. He was going to town on that machine. I'm like, people need to cut out big dies more often because I feel like people don't use them as much as they used to. Yes, it was the Big Shot Plus. That one. They redid that one because they had already done the Big Shot, right? A few months back, maybe towards the beginning of the year. Ooh, message me, girl. Please. Or tell me what show you're going to put it in so I can shop. Yes, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so this one is Tattered Leaves. We're going to run this one now. If anyone is into big dies like me, I showed people earlier my big stash that I have to my left, like kind of up on a pedestal, up on the top of my shelf. I'm scared to do a show, afraid I'll screw everything up. Girl, if I can do it, girl, if I can do it, you surely can. I'm telling you, you can do it. Anyone can do Whatnot. Anyone. Girl, yes. D-Stash. We're here to shop your D-Stash. Come on. What are you waiting for? We want to throw money at you. Anyone. See, Miss Lori says that too. Anyone. Yes, anyone can sell and whatnot. Absolutely. We're there for you, girl. You can just message me when you want to do your show, and I will make sure I blast it everywhere, tell everybody to go watch it. I will bookmark it, like all the things. All right, let's do this one. This one is an older die set. I don't think this one's available anymore except through secondary markets. Steampunk parts. Super cute. I love these hardware screws, whatever. I have a embossing folder that has like screws on it, and I'll just like cut the screws out and use it for like projects. So fun. Purple hearts. I love purple hearts. Okay. So this one we're going to run again, Tim Holtz Sizzix Bigs. Steampunk parts. Super cute. All right, I'm doing that one now. I don't think I have two of these. I think I have one. I haven't been through my Bigs dies in a minute, so girl, ain't no telling what's up there now. 'Cause every time I buy one, I just put it up there. And there's a lot. I have a lot. Did I show you? Hold on, if you missed it, hold on. Don't get dizzy. There's up there, back there, so much. And more there. Ooh. And then, oh my gosh, it's too much. I can't. And then I have like more here in these bins. My big size. I love them though. Look, can you see what's in there? That's the gumball machine one. Ooh, don't look. Okay, we're back. We're back. Better than ever. Okay. We're going to do the little stamps. Let's do the bitty ones. Everybody knows, everybody that comes through here knows that I like small things. I like bitty bitty. Bitty bitty bum bum. You're going to get two for 5 doll hairs. Okay? And you're going to you pick which ones you want. This one's cute, my faith. Look at the little bird. Oh, oh, fun fact. On your screen, you see all the chat. Adriba, welcome back. If you swipe left, the chat disappears. If you swipe left twice, this down here disappears too. So you get the full picture of what's on the screen without anything in the way. If that makes sense. Febi-san, welcome, friend. Happy Monday. Okay, those are your cheats for the day. All right, so we are running the Studio G clear stamp sets. You get 2 for $1 for one price. Okay. All right, so you get your choice. This one is one that you get. Live life to the fullest. Be you. They're so little. I love them. That's one. You get number 1 teacher. This cute little A plus. Great job. Class notes. Make learning fun. Oops, sorry. Yes, just remember to swipe right twice to bid. Very good, Crafty Chaos. You get extra brownie points for that. Thank you so much. This one is Little Girl, All Giggles, Little Flower, Sweet, Precious Moments. This is great for like memory keeping. I love that. This one is for you. Look at the little tag that says thanks. And then the butterfly that says congrats. It all looks like hand drawn. I love that kind of look. All right, and then we have all the Easters with the little eggs. Spring joy, happy Easter. Love at Easter. We have more Easter sentiments, spring bloom flowers, butterflies. We've got egg hunt. Look at the cute little eggs and the little banner. You can put some sentiments in there. Somebody loves you. Oh, these are so cute and little. More eggs. We've got a cute little bird cage. You have my heart. Cuteness. And then last one, thank you so much. And then you get like a little banner, a little hand-drawn looking banner. That's so cute. Okay. So again, you win the auction, you get to choose which two you want, but you get two for one money, basically. All right, and those are running now. If any of those look good to you, let me know. We'll pick them out. Nancy Wu, remember. Sorry. Nancy Wu, welcome. I was trying to read your name and then I saw Crafty Chaos above you that said remember on there. I'm not dyslexic. Hi, Jamie Jam. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Hopefully, you guys had a great weekend. Okay. Hi, Kara. Welcome back. All right, I'm going to run these one more time in case anyone missed it. You get two, your choice, for one money. Lots of cute little bitty stamps. I do like small. If you guys come and craft with me on a crafty show, you'll see how much I love small things. I have a bunch of new dies. I can't wait to cut them out. I can't wait. Okay. Focus. All right, next up, what do we have? Let's do some wood stamps. Want to? I have a couple. I don't have a ton because I sold them. I sold most of them. But I have some. And then I've got some scrapbook stuff left that we'll do super cheap. We'll bundle them together. And then we'll look at brass stamps. I've got a couple. I don't have a ton, but I have a couple of brass stamps. And they're so fun. The girls will tell you in the chats. In the chatty chat, they'll tell you how fun they are. Okay. Look at those. Hi, S. Disney. Allie Knights, welcome. Happy Monday. All right, so let's look at some wood stamps. Let's group these together. Let's do fun. Look, do we have a Debbie? Does anybody know a Debbie? Debbie, are you here? Hi, Miss Tammy. Milk. All right. Let's see. What do we want? We're going to do a hodgepodge, okay? Hodgepodge. We'll do glasses. And then we'll do these. We'll do these with the glasses. Okay. I did not. I bought a stash from somebody. I have 4 children, but I have 3 girls. Hi, Britain. So we were all into, well, I thought we were into planning and things like that. So I bought a bunch of those. Some of them went to my daughters, but I still have a lot that we just will never use. So I was destashing some of those. And we have used a lot of the pieces, like some of the washi. The bags are really cute, the little clip-on bows that you can put on your bags and purses. And I mean, we use so much. There's so much in those kits. So much. All right, so let's look at wood stamps. Did you ever have a subscription to Simply Gilded? Did you ever do that? Hey, Marcy. Happy Monday. Yes, they are very pretty. Yes. And, they pile up on you because there's so much in each kit. Did you have a good weekend, Miss Marcy? All right, so we're going to do some stamps. I'm going to group them. We're doing 2 different groups. Hey, Lexi. You're going to get these Stamping Up stamps, milk. Feeling sick, milk it. You get this cute little inner tube, these cute little cat eye glasses, and then I will also throw in the cute little unicorn. Gently, extremely well loved by probably a cute little 12-year-old girl with lots of glitter and pink. So you'll get all 4 of those pieces together. And I'm running that now. if anyone wants to grab those. I've thought about keeping this one. I don't know. I just feel like it's so cute. I love that it's like used, and I don't know. You know, there was somebody out there that just loved this thing to death, you know? Hi, Delcy. All right, thank you for looking at those. And then we'll also do the little whale. Well, he's not little, is he? Looks good. This one is Cracker Box Palace. Thank you for the hearts, friends. You get the cute little boat. Little steam coming up off the top. A little shell from Stamping Up. It kind of looks like the trim from the junk journal kits that I showed first thing. And we'll look at those again if anybody wants to look at them. You get a little fish. I don't know where he's from, but he's cute and he's little. And then you'll also get the Stamping Up Lighthouse. I have this one. I have a lot of the lighthouses. I like lighthouses. So I have a lot of lighthouse stamps. So you'll get all of these. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stamps for one money. If anyone wants to grab that. That one's running now. Thank you for looking at those. Does anybody know a Debbie? Okay, let's look at this cottage cuts or quick cuts really quick. See what I did there? Who doesn't need a cannon in their life? You get 2 dies, one for the cannon and then one for the cannonballs. Cannon. That's so cute. When's the last time you saw a die that cut out a cannon for you? You need to like stamp out a lighthouse and then do this too. Or like if you've got a little baby boy that likes pirates, you can put this on the cards. That'd be really cute. Hi, Yanel. Thank you for looking at that. And let's do some of, hi Marcia, some of the brass stencils. I love them. I have a few left. I'll show them all to you and then we'll do buyer's choice. So the auction will be for one, whichever you pick. Cute little hats. Cute little butterfly. This one is dated 2002. Lasting impressions. Those are so cute. And then there's a Merry Christmas. Hi, Crafty Grandma. There is a cute little scarecrow. This one's silver. American Tradition 2001. Scarecrow. And apparently it has instructions enclosed. Emboss on paper, stencil on any surface. So with these, you can also emboss, let's say on vellum, as long as you have like the stylus. That's really cute. You see how she's got the light underneath, it looks like. Okay, focus. And then there's the leaf. This one is also American Tradition 1999. And there's your maple leaf. This one is Stampin' Up 2000. You get your basic shapes. Used for dry embossing or stenciling. Coordinates with exclusive Stamping Up sets and decorative scissors. So cute. Okay, so that's what I have left. I have 3, 4, 5. I have one more, but I'm doing it as a set with the foil quill or the quill pen from Jane Davenport. You get the sailboat with this one. And I'll do this one after if anybody wants that one. I just grouped them together. I thought it was cute. I wonder if you could run them through a die cut machine with an embossing pad. Miss Sherry, I believe you could. I believe you could. Yes, with an embossing pad. Why not? For sure. And I like using like crackle paste on them. I've done that before and put them on my junk journals. I've seen some of the girls that I follow that make junk journals and sell them and make their own paper. Like they're very well known in our, junk journal, whatever. But they actually use um, the paste from Dollar Tree that's meant to like fill in holes. I've seen them use that too. So very fun. All right, I'm gonna run this and then you get buyer's choice. You pick which one you want. And these are the ones you get to choose from. Little scarecrow. Merry Christmas. We're gonna run it one more time in case anyone missed it. And then the cute hats. I had so many. So we've gone through quite a bit, and I have a lot in my own collection. I might need to go through my own collection and see if I need to destash any. That's a whole nother day, though. Goodness gracious. Okay. Let's do this. This is with the foil quilt. Why do I keep saying that? The quill pen and the brass stencil. Does it have a date on this one? No, but it's so cute. With the sun and the birds. A little cloud in the water. I really like that one. This is great. Has a nice little felt tip and it writes really nicely. This one's still sealed. I have this in my own collection, but and don't ask me where it's at. All right, I'm going to run this in case anybody wants to grab it. I do have a raid train coming up on Saturday. I think my time is 10:30 to 11. I forget, but I have it listed in my shows. It's going to be stockings and sandals, so it's going to be Christmassy, like Christmas in July type thing. All right, let's do some of the scrapbooking stuff. Let's move this out. There's lots of goodies in here. I've got ribbon, metal envelopes, cut and dry, iron-on words, stuff for your jam jars. Like, let's move this stuff out. And go. Oh, I forgot the baby bottle. Okay, focus. I think I'm going to use these, so I'm not going to run them. But if anybody wants tags with stickers, it looks like kind of like epoxy. Hi, Silas girl. Welcome back. Let me know. Bookmark future sales. Miss Sherry, look at you being a mod. Stop it right now. Stop it right now. Okay. Um, let's look at all the things. Okay, okay. Hold on, I'm taking some stickers off. I really don't like stickers on my stuff. Isn't that sad? Like, why? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Edmondson Lisa, welcome, friend. Gotta earn my keep, she says. Happy Monday, friends. Hope you had a great weekend. We're going to look at some scrapbooking stuff before we go on to bigger and better things. I wouldn't say bigger and better, I'll say many other things. Where's my scrapbooking thing? Where's it at? Where'd it go? Why no fine? Okay, here we go. All right. So these fit in your jam lids. So for gifting, or if you want to make like buttons or award ribbons, there's 12, so there's 6 of each. You'll get both of these. And we'll also throw in these transfer tiles. How many are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. Our big trip, you'll get that. I love sports, you'll get that. Yes, that's 2. On the farm, me and my brothers. No way. Our dancer, tap, ballet, hip hop, modern jazz, shoes, music, stage, costume, practice. And then they all come with a little popsicle stick. Hi, Dark K. Because they're all rub-on transfers. So you're going to get this along with all 24 of these for one money. That's running now. If anybody wants that. Thank you for looking at that. Also have, what do I have? Oh, Simple Stories, Color Vibe, Alpha Sticker Book, 1,758 stickers. That's a lot of stickers, friend. You get all these. Nice colors, too. You get the whole book. All of them. All 1,758 stickers. That one's running now. She's cute. She's fun. She's 4 doll hairs. Thank you for looking at her. And all her doll hair glory. All right. This one is... We're doing... What are we doing? 1, 2... Those would be cute together. Those would be cute together. Oh my gosh, envelopes. Okay. Maybe we'll do these. Okay. This one is adhesive rectangle label pockets from Target. Those are long, but keep in mind you can cut them. Cut them, making all kinds of sizes. Okay. And you get 20. That's a lot. Cute little Raggedy Ann and Andy primary looking stickers. Very quilt looking. They shifted a lot, but they just stick. And then you also get these page pebbles from Making Memories. You get 36 in here. I love these. All right. So you get all 3 of these for one money. And that's running now. Next up, metal bits. What is this? Fasteners. 48 decorative staple bars. I don't know how many's in there. But can you imagine on a page? That'd be cute. Okay. And then you also get these frames. There's 6 in there. Self-adhesive. Welcome back, Missy. Keepsake Creations. They're ornaments, but there's a stencil on the back so that you can put pictures in there. Is that what it says? Yes. Includes plastic template. That's what I was looking for. I knew it said it on there somewhere. All right, so fasteners, plastic template, and then you also get, these are really cute. Stay tuned. These are adorable. I have to show you. Pictures, picture frames. They're plastic, so they open and close. You could do so much with these. Like pop a hole in there, put a backing on them. There's so much. Laminate your pictures. You get all these. And then these are stickers. All of these fit in there with your pictures. What does it look like with one in there? Let's do this. Oh, so you'd have to cut it down, right? You'd have to cut it down. And then you have all that. And then you also have this vellum envelope with word bubbles or speech bubbles with all kinds of go away, kid, to put on your little photos. I love my cat. Okay. I want food right now. Right now. Okay. That's really cute. Okay. So you get all of that, all those things for one money. That's running if you want to grab it. I think these are cute. I like these. I like those a lot for pictures. I'm such a mom, you know? Like, I like pictures in general. I like looking at other pictures. Like, whenever I worked, I was like, well, let me see pictures of the kids or the grandkids or whatever. So I love that kind of stuff. Okay, almost done with the crafty, scrapbooky stuff, I promise. I need to have like a dollar show and do those for like $1. Okay, ribbon. Sweet ribbon shop. Look at the macaroons. These are really cute. Little sprinkles. There's a lot. Look at those vibrant colors. There's 6 feet each. So 24 feet total. You're going to get both of these. And you're also getting this one. This one is Ofre. This is peel and stick. This is acid free. So you can use these with your photos and it's not going to mess up your photos. This one says tiptoe through the tulips and spring has sprung. There's 3 different ones in there. So you're going to get all of these, all 3, for one money. Thank you for looking at that. All right, this is Heidi Swap Iron on Words. You get 1 sheet, and then you also get Ranger Cut and Dry Foam Stamp Pad. Design your own rainbow pad. Great for applying glues and paints. Keep your foam pads big or cut them down to any size. Shows you how to use them, and then shows you also how to make your own stamp with them if you want, because the backing you can carve out. Okay. Both of those are running now. Hi, Joy. Happy Monday. How's your Monday going? All right, this one's fun. This one is Vellum Matchbook, 20 vellum phrases. So there's phrases on each one and it pops open and you just pick and choose which one you need for your card. And these are all these sentiments, 20 different vellum phrases for the inside of your cards. Have a great day. Another year older and another year wiser. You'll always be young at heart. Happy birthday. Hip, hip, hooray. It's your day. You can have your cake and eat it too. That's 1. You get some Doodlebug designs. These are the tokens. Winter, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you also get some ballerina stickers. How many are in here? 20 pieces. You'll get all 3. And those are running now. Thank you so much. I do have cards. These are vintagey. These are from Current. You remember Current? A Current catalog with all the different cards? They're not even folded. So you'll get all these. There's 17 cards and 18 envelopes. All different for all the things. I'll run that now. I remember buying those in the 80s and 90s from Current. I used to get my Christmas cards from them because I would personalize them. It's nostalgic. So cute. Okay. Okay. Whoops, next. Ooh, let's do some of these. Stampin' Up. These are going to be $3. I grabbed some from someone else here on Whatnot. I'm not going to use them, but I was like, I was trying to support. I was supporting. So I'm just going to pass them on to you for less than what I got them for. Okay. This one actually is missing this piece. This one I already had, but that one's running now. It's still in good condition though. For $3. That one's running. Thank you for looking at her. This one has petite pears, all these sentiments. Hi, Miss Jenny. These are brand new. One has been used, the rest have not. They haven't even been cut out except for that one, which was like, happy birthday. Turn it that way. So you'll need to put the sticker on it, but we'll do that one for $3. And then don't forget, we'll be back on Wednesday. I will be back on Wednesday. We'll do a little bit of a craft and chat, and then we'll do some more destashing. I have some dollar items that I'll be throwing in. This one is Flock Together. One's brand new. I got a great deal on these, so I'm just passing them on to you. They're so cute. I should know I won't use them. All right, this one is Garden in Bloom. It doesn't look like that one was used either. And these are the clear stamps. No, they haven't been used. Those are cute. Adorable. Okay, focus. Garden in Bloom. This one's running out. We'll do a little Tim Holtz next. I also need to check pre-bids. All right, this one is Balloon Celebration. This is slightly used, gently used. Thank you for looking at that. Ooh, I'm gonna shuffle some of this stuff around. Okay. Let's look at Tim Holtz. Hi, Kulisa. Hi, Jenny. Joy, I think I already said hi. I think. I got a lot of embossing folders we need to look at. Okay, focus. All right, first one. Label clips, ideology. All right, that one's running. Clipboard clips. Running that. These are fun looking. They're so big and chunky. I do have 921 shipping, so once you get to that, you're golden. This one is photo frames. Word bands. Lots of stuff on there. We're going to run that one now. Thank you, Miss Sherry. She's like, I'm earning my keep. All right, last one is the tin tops. This is Christmas, Noel. Well, I also have this that I'll show you too, but oh, so cute. Vintage style printed tin tops used for assemblage. Fun. That one's running now. I have a Christmas show coming up on Saturday. I need to throw this one in there. All right, I'm putting it in there. Putting it in there. Okay, very good, very nice. I only have 30 minutes though on that show. Like, goodness gracious. Okay. And then I have the box. With the box. This is the vintage, vignette display panel. Vignette display panel, square dimensional wooden surface, ideal for creating collage and mixed media projects. Interesting. Never used it, obviously. That one's running now in case anybody wants to grab that. She's cute. What else do we want to look at? You see what's in the bin. Oh yeah. I got a lot of embossing folders. Let's look at embossing folders. I've got a lot of them. We'll look at that, and then we'll look at Tim Holtz dies. Those sold. I think these two did. Nice. This one's in the buy it now. That's a big large. Hi, Brenda. This one is Ocean Pinwheel. It has a few little ocean, like there's the starfish, some other things to put on the pinwheel. But can you imagine like using that thicker vinyl, maybe like the vinyl that they use at the Dollar Tree to make those 3-ring binders? I use those a lot. I've made actually junk journals out of those. Or something like the cutting boards, the floppy cutting boards that Dollar Tree has. That'd be cute to make with this too, and you could color it with like alcohol inks. This one's in the buy it now, but I'll pin it in case anyone wants to grab it. It's there. Big size don't really sell on Whatnot for me. I buy them from other people. I've gotten some really, really good deals on some really hard to find ones. Praise the Lord. Okay. Let's do some Sizzix. This is a Tim Holtz die. Initially, when I bought this, it was missing letters and it's not missing anymore. So I don't know where it's at. Is it in here? No? Maybe? Let me go looking for it. Bear with me. Oh my gosh, it's so slow. Okay. I'm gonna add it into the show. What owl? I would love to find the owl. Oh, you mean the Bigsty? The owl Bigsty? Like the Halloween one? The one that goes for $875 million all over the place? That one? Crafty Chaos. I love the way you think. I'm supposed to be inactive. Looking for this die set because I know it's here somewhere. Wow, I've sold a lot of scissors. Maybe somebody bought it. I don't know where it's at. But you know, Whatnot's kind of acting funny on the back end. Like the seller side that I only see, it's like being really odd. Ornate owl. Yeah. It's a really cute one. I don't see these anywhere. I don't want to run them because I'm afraid they're gonna I can't see what's been purchased. And I know they were in the buy it now. So I'm gonna hold off on those. All scared. Us scared. What if they were already sold? Oh, yeah, that's a pretty one, the ornate owl. I don't have that one. I've never seen it in person. So we're gonna look at embossing folders. Do we like embossing folders? If we don't, we should. And I've got some harder to find ones. Oh, that one's cute. Focus. I need to go back through. There's some stuff missing from the show. Okay. Let's do some embossing folders. We're going to start with the ones I've had for a minute because those are only $3. 3 doll hairs. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I appreciate it. All right, so this one is Crafter's Companion. Graceful frame. She's real cute. I even embossed a paper. Didn't I get fancy? Embossed them and everything? We're changing the price today. We're doing $3 for these because I've had them for a minute and they need to go. Okay. This one's running now. She's real cute. She's real fancy. She's a cute little frame. She said, thanks for looking. And then we've got the cute little cuddle bug. This one is the music notes. Is it coming? Is it maybe in the box you were talking about that's coming? All right, I'm going to run this one now for $3. Cuttlebug, music notes, embossing folder. I feel like I should pull that one for Christmas. Okay, this one is floral honeycomb. Hey, Baker. T. Baker. How's your Monday going? How was your weekend? This one we're running for $3. This one's brand new in the package. Embossing folder. Floral honeycomb. This is Ultimate Crafts from the Galleria collection. Next one is also from Ultimate Crafts. This is from the White Christmas collection. It's called Wintertime. What's that one? Kind of looks like snowflakes, kind of. All right, we're doing this one for $3. Still brand new in the package. This one is Sizzix Stampin' Up. Hi, Miss Susan. And this is the tulip. Framed tulips. We're doing that one for $3. This one's still in the package from Stampin' Up. Therese. This one is called Butterflies in Corner. Hi, Miss April. Happy Monday. Well, I meant to show this to you, not like... That's what it looks like. Embossed. Welcome back, my gamma. We're doing embossing folders for $3 right now. If you need any embossing folders, I got your back. I've got a lot of newer ones. These are the ones I've had for a minute, so I'm doing them at $3. 3 dual has. This one is wood grain background, Therese. That one's cute. I love the wood grain. I like anything wood grain though. That one's running now. I have a lot of these different brands, sizes, shapes, look. Like I've got too many, truth be told. We also have a Cuttlebug one. Oh, I have this one in my own collection. She's cute. Moroccan screen. Hi, Miss Millie. Welcome in. Happy Monday. How's your Monday going? That one is really pretty. We're going to do that for $3. Thank you so much for looking. Ugh, this one keeps coming back to haunt me because I really like this one. This one is called Sledding from Cuttlebug. It's so cute. I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. Having a great Monday. I love all the sentiments. These you could cut out and put onto a project. I love these. And I love the font. Tubing mittens, chili. That's so cute. All right, this one's running. I need to save this one for the Christmas show too. It's so cute. Thank you for looking at that. Probably going to be on for another 20 or 30 minutes. Happy birthday with the polka dots. That is so cute. Imagine doing it in like different colors. Okay, that one's running. Like a black, white, and red. R.R. Haynes, how's your Monday going, friend? This one is Joy. Let me take these Christmas ones out. I have a Christmas Ray train coming up on Saturday, if you guys want to follow. This one is Sizzix Joy. This one's so pretty. Look how pretty. Make it stop. I love that one. Okay. Next. What's next? Oh, this one says Merry Christmas. This is the Tim Holtz alterations. And it's just so grungy. I love it. One's running. Miss Sherry. Isn't it cute? I have one of these in my collection too. I love it. I love it. It's so cute. We're going to put your name on that so it doesn't get lost in the shuffle. I can't find the end of the tape. So silly. Okay. Thank you for bidding, babe. Deanna, welcome in. I'm going to put that name right here. I'm putting a heart too by your name. Miss Sherry. I'll put some special little gifts in there for you. Thank you for staying around and being a mod and earning your keep. Okay, next one. Park Lane. Aw, R.I.P. Joanne's. Hey, cats. Thank you. This one is Penance. We'll run that one. Focus. Okay, Park Lane. This one is birthday themed. You get your candles, celebrate, and your balloons. And these are strips, but you get all three. Birthday. Hey, Yuna. Happy Monday, friends. How's everybody doing today? How was your weekend? How's the weather where you're at? Are we smoky? Are we staying indoors? Are we being safe? Are we having pretty days? Are we hot? Are we humid? Are we okay? This one is Derice. This one is called Banner Floral. And that's what she looks like. And that's what she looks like. And we're going to run it now. It's cute. You put like a wedding and you put the couple's names in there. That'd be cute too. For their card or happy wedding day or run, don't do it or, whatever. All right. This one is also Derice. This is Penance. Yeah, Penance. Right there. And that's what it looks like. That's your embossing folder. Thank you for looking at that. I like this one. I might need to check and see if I have this. Okay, this is Anchors. Derice. Spellbinders. Impossibilities. So this is option 1, and this is option 2. You just flip it. Cute, right? Oldie but a goodie. Thank you for looking at all of those. I appreciate you. I also have some of the shadow press. This is Tim Holtz. These are hard to find. These are all holiday. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, excuse me, 5, 6, and they're all the strips. Blessings, peace on earth, silent night, the first Noel, all is bright, tidings of joy. This is a great one. This is Christmas set number 3. I promise this was in here somewhere. You know what? Hold on. Let me add it in. And inactive. I saw them. I didn't see the other ones, but I saw these. So we're going to add both of these. Yeah, Whatnot's acting a little wonky, y'all. Really weird. Okay. I'm going to... I don't know where it would have gone. They're nowhere. Make sure they didn't sell. No. Okay. I'm going to do the embossing folders, but I'm changing the price. Because these are a little bit more... Hey, Claudia. How's work? Did you find your book? That's my daughter. All right, so these are a little harder to find. I'm a little more exclusive, you know? Hey, all right, so I'm gonna run this one now. This is Christmas number 3. For those of you that are big Tim Holtz fans. Hi, Miss Olivia. We're doing this as a shadow press. This is a A2 size. You get 6 of these in here. And then we're also going to do the, what is it, Christmas set. This is the original. I'm good, Miss Olivia. How's your Monday going? Hopefully you had a good weekend. You're all rested up. You shopping on what night today? What have you gotten so far? What have you found? I just want to know. What's out there? Do I need to stop so I can go shopping? All right, this is for this one. Hey, Grammy Cindy, how are you, mamas? Did you get my message? All right, and these are the 3D embossing folders. I've only got 3 left. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. That's it. I do have some junk journal kits too that we can look at if you guys are into that. This one is called Pineapple. How was your Monday, friend? That one's running now. I've got the stuff that we talked about, Grammy Cindy. I can hold off on it so you can like combine your shipping with shopping at like today or Wednesday's show, like whatever you want to do. I can hold them unless you want me to just go ahead and send them. You tell me. All right, this one is the Christmas one. This one's so retro. I love the way this one looks. Look at that. That works. That way, if I want to get more stuff from you, probably, which probably I will. I appreciate that, babe. Yeah, I'm probably only going to be on for a little longer today because I've been on already for 2.5 hours. Welcome back, Katrina. But I will have another show on Wednesday, so we could do it then too. Like you tell me, babe, whatever works for you. All right, this one is shells. That's what she looks like cut out. Isn't she cute? All right, we're gonna run that one now. I have a Christmas Ray train. I hopped on, then got called for a work meeting. Boo! How dare they? I have a Christmas Ray train coming on Saturday, so I'm like grabbing some Christmas stuff as I'm going through, so I can like put it into that show. I think I only have a 30-minute slot, so good luck with that, right? We'll see. All right, I've got some new embossing folders. New. Like, as in, I just got them. I've been MIA for like what? I think 2 weeks, because we took another trip to go see my daughter, baby shower up in Georgia. And then we got back on Sunday and I was supposed to do a show on Monday. And I was like, yeah, no, it was too much. So it was just too much after traveling and everything, you know? So I took a break last week. And so now here I am this week, raring to go. All right, we're going to do some embossing folders. I'm changing the price. We're going back to $4 for doll hairs. And there's lots of Sizzix, lots of Cuttlebug in here. Super fun. Murmur. I need to add more. Hold on. I'll change it to 100. That way I don't run out. Okay. Furl this time. Hi, Mina. Well, hopefully they don't bug you and they let you shop on Whatnot now, Katrina. All right. These are the Paisleys. Tell me that's not fun. Ooh, I love that. Going back a bit in the show, but what was the hello darling item you added? What? No rush. Was curious. My daughter was talking to me for a bit. What? Hello darling. What? I know what you're talking about, but my brain. Hold on, let me look at my shop. Why does that sound familiar? Is that the name of a die? Hello darling. I should have done that. What? My English not so good sometimes. I'm running this one. Did I even run this one? I'm not sure. We're running it down. What happened? Okay, hello, darling. Sorry. This one is, what is this called? I should have looked in your shop. I literally went to the shop and I typed in hello and I can't find it. So I'm like, wait, why does that sound familiar? And what was it? I'm ridiculous. Hi, Kay. Thank you, Miss Sherry. What is this called again, you guys? Fleur de Lis. All by myself. All right, so this is a Cuttlebug. This is a Fleur de Lis. This is an embossing folder for 4 doll hairs. If anybody wants her, she's real cute. She's super special. She needs a new home. Oh, thank you, Grammy Cindy. She's so cute. I love her. That's going to your house. It's going to your casita. I'm going to put your name on it so I don't forget. Number 2 for Grammy. Cindy. And a little heart. A little fleur. Like that. I appreciate you. That's going to you. It's super cute. I love it. Okay. What's next? Oh, this one they like labeled for us. Isn't that sweet? This one is ribbon. Welcome back, Miss Kay. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the madness. This one's really cute. This is Sizzix. This looks like something that Eileen Hall would do, doesn't it? That one's really cute. Do I need to rethink this? No. Focus. Okay. That's running. Now hurry before I change my mind. I really like that one. Didn't see it. It was handwritten on a plastic packaging of some sort, maybe pink. Don't mean to distract. I know the name because I remember typing it in or something. What was it? Because I even remember making fun of the name and going, hello, darling. Like ridiculousness, like that, you know? Was it a die? Was it a stamp? Do you remember? What was it? It sounds so familiar. I know I've dealt with it. Oh, is it a. It might be one of these. Maybe it's one of these. Floral Delight, Butterfly Heart. No, maybe it's not. No, these have generic names. Boring names. Timeless Florals. Butterfly Heart. Opulent Dragonflies. I don't know where these are at. Just the handwritten name. I know I saw it somewhere. What? Could be. It might have been a stamp set. Let me look at my sold stuff. Hold on. Now it's like, now it's bugging me. And I will say, my whatnot is acting kind of wonky. Like I can't find some of my items. Like some of the things that haven't sold that I had a lot of, I can't find them. So it's acting funky. Now I'm like Googling it. It's bugging me that I can't remember. But you know, I don't remember a lot. I forget a lot. So, you know, there's that. Yeah, there's a lot of my inventory that's missing. I don't know where it's at. It's just not there. But you know what I'll do is I'll write it down and I'll message you later. Because I know I'm going to be asleep and 3 a.m. I'm going to sit up in bed and go, oh my gosh, I know what that was. You know? It's pouring outside. That's how it always happens. I'm going to write this down. Do you remember this? Something like that. I remember vaguely like having something with that on there. I just don't remember what it was. Ugh, maybe it was an embossing folder. I have all the boring ones. Mhm. I'm telling you, I'm going to sit up in bed at 3 a.m. and be like, oh my gosh, I know what that was. So I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down. Okay. Continuing with embossing folders. Hi, Lindsay. Welcome back, Grammy. All right. This one is Sizzix. We've got some snowflakes, big ones, small ones, all sizes. can hear the power surging. I don't like it. Hold my hand. That really freaks me out. Sorry. I appreciate you guys being here. I'm like, I literally got teary-eyed. I do not like thunderstorms. I just heard a power surge and the power went off, you guys. Sorry, one of my mom's favorite flowers, dahlias, so I was curious. It got really quiet. Everything is off. I can hear the power surging. Hold on, I'll be right back. I can hear the power surging somewhere, so you might want to flip the power switch off. I don't know. Is your daddy here? He's here, right? He just went outside. I don't know why. I can. Okay? Yes, I'm just freaking out because I can hear the power thing. Are you on your live? Yeah, I'm still on. You might have to pause it for now. Okay. Because the Wi-Fi's off. No, I'm on my phone though. She has that. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. I tell you what, summertime in Florida. Yes, I'm fine, babe. I just freak out over nothing though, you know? I'm like that. Okay, we're gonna run this. We're gonna run this. Keep me occupied. Snowflakes. It's really quiet in here now because the power being off. I could literally hear the power surging though, but my husband's an electrician, so we're good. He's got us. Hi, Arne. Oh, I have this one. I ran this one earlier. This one's really cute. The cuddle bug. It's like mosaic something. So I have two of these now. Great. More to get rid of. Ugh. It's so quiet now, you guys. I can't. Oh, that's pretty. This is flowers. Cuddlebug. Look at the hearts. That one's really cute. Can you see it okay? Sorry, all my lights are off. Let me open the window. Jeez. That power surging, though, the sound of that was not okay. At least we have a little bit of light coming in, so that's good. All right, I'm going to run this one for anybody that wants it. Grammy Cindy, are you here? Do you want me to run the auction for you for the stuff that I was doing for you? Or do you want to hold off and wait? Oh, this one's cute. Okay. This one's hearts. Oh, really cute. Okay, I'll do that for you next. All right, I'm running this one, and then we're going to interrupt our program to run something special for Grammy Cindy that I'm going to do for her special. All right, we're doing 2 dozen Grammy Cindy. We're doing pink metallic, silver, and white. If I don't have silver, I'll message you and what colors I can at least like go ahead and run this one for you. Hopefully. It's going to be a little slower because I don't have internet right now, so I'm purely running on my phone's data. I'm going to pin this one and we're going to do 2 of these, so it's going to be a $6 total. Oh my gosh. Sorry, it's so slow now. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. So that's going to be your little special order for what we talked about. But like I said, I will message you if I can't find anything specific. Thank you, babe. I've got that to the side. Okay. My data is really, really slow. So I'm going to try, thank you. I'm going to try to keep going and doing what we were doing before. But if it starts to get too slow, because my power is out, it's wild. Okay. We will keep going. I'll keep trying. These are really cute. Flowers, Cuttlebug, embossing folder. Sorry if I'm like sounding a little crazy and wonky because my 4 times and it freaks me out. So I appreciate you guys holding my hand through it. Hey, Val. All right, we're going to run this one. Cute little Cuttlebug and embossing folder. How's your Monday going, Val? It's been a wild day in Central Florida, let me tell you. Or at least it's been a wild 5 minutes. All right, this one is, oh, these are cute. I have this one. This is all the little roses. This is a big one. Do I have my ruler? This is a big one. This is a 7. This is a 5x7. This is a nice one. All right, I'm running that one now. That one's really nice with all the roses all over. I love that. I think I have this one. I'm going to set it aside because if I don't, I'm going to keep that one. All right, and this one is, oh, this is a sun. This is so cute. You can tell I didn't look through all this stuff, right? Okay, so this is what it looks like, but you can also do it that way. It's so adorable. Okay, we're running this one now. Look at the little, I mean, it could be the sun's rays, but it also could be just a giant flower. And that could be the middle. Can you imagine putting a bumblebee on here? Okay, that one's going inside. I have this one in my own collection. Hey, Dina. This is the cupcakes. It's the Cuttlebug cupcakes. And some of them have a candle in the middle. These are so cute, embossed. Like just looking at it doesn't do it justice because it looks really cute embossed. My power's out, you guys. We had a storm come through and I don't know what's going on, but this one's diamonds. It's got somebody's initials on it still. That's so cute. And this one is Sizzix. I'm going to start that one. I might have to cut soon because my data's really slow. Because I'm sure everybody's on data now because our power's out. Oh, that one's pretty. That one is Sizzix. That's got the swirlies, like the filigree kind of look. That one's pretty. There's some nice ones in here. It's so quiet. It's crazy. All right. This one's kind of like a damask. There's some pretty ones. These are so Bridgerton. I love it. Hey, Pratt. Happy Monday. My power just went out. Could hear the power surge like 3 or 4 times. It's a little crazy. A little unnerving. This one's Lattice. But Sizzix. There's some good ones. I got these a couple weeks back and I had them set aside to go through and put on my show. And this is the first time I've showed them. And I kind of forgot what was in there because I had a big D stash come in the mail, you know? Hi, Goosey. I love that. Love that name. Who doesn't love some blue geese? Like, look. Oh no. I got some earrings in the mail the other day from my daughters, and one of them had like fuzzy geese, and she's like, "Those are mine." I'm pretty sure that was Claudia. Okay, I'm doing these together. This is a recollections folder, and I'm sorry, YouTube, if there's anybody on there commenting. I cannot see your comments. I've lost my power, so that's happened. All right, so you get both of these embossing folders. And then you also get the cute little stamps. They are gently used, but hold on. Yeah. You're sweet. Will you be my Valentine? And I love you with a little heart on top of the eye. All right, but you get all 3 of these pieces for one money. Hi, Miss Tammy. Thank you for looking at that. Okay, I'm going to call it, friends. I have been on for probably about 3 hours now. Our power just went out after a lot of power surging sounds going on in the background, which was really crazy. But I will be back on Wednesday. We'll go over a lot more products. I have a lot more to show that I haven't showed yet. I may even have a dollar section that we'll look at. Um, I also have a show on Friday where I'm doing some very hard to find. Um, I'll show you real quick. Very hard to find Frank Garcia. This one's sweet peppermint. I have a few of these paper pads. I've got a 12 by 12. I've got this one, which is the A4 size, and then I have, I think, the 3 or 4 8 by 8s. But the paper's beautiful. I'm going to be doing that on Friday. So make sure you tune in for that. And then I also have a Christmas show that I'm doing. I'm doing a raid train. So please bookmark those shows and follow me. I really appreciate you ladies being here. It's always a good time when you guys come hang out with me. And make sure if you don't already, you're more than welcome to follow me on Instagram and YouTube for tutorials. And I usually will show hauls and what I've purchased on whatnot on those platforms as well. But I would love to see you on those platforms and chat with you and share our crafty adventures on those platforms as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to end the show, but I'm going to try and find someone to raid into. So let's see who we got. Um, let's go see My Digital Cottage. She's always got some really great productions and creations, and I love her, and she's always so sweet. So let's go give her a raid. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Love you. Besos. Bye. Thank you, Cherie. Or Sherry. Thank you so much. Mwah.